Good morning, everybody. Saturday morning. The sun is shining. It's a beautiful day. Just sitting here. And, I've been like, this whole thing with like not going to Disney and the situation at hand and what's happening. Let me tell you something. It's hitting me in such a way because right now I would actually be doing the same thing, looking through photo albums, watching like some old home movies on video. But the thing is that that's all fine. But the reality is that, yeah, we do this every year. This is like part of my routine, but that we're not going. So there's kind of like a sadness there. There's an emptiness. There is an emptiness. And I know other people are feeling it as well. So I've just been going through certain things. I like to go down memory lane a little bit. Um, just by showing some pictures and whatever. I hope you're interested. And this is from these photo albums I love. I collect, we have these photo albums. This one's a nice one here, the memories. And then this one here is from 2000. And, we reflect on these things. And we've been going, my husband and myself, even before we got married, he was my fiance. We've been going to Disney World since 1994. And this year would mark, wow, let's say 26 years. 26, I think it would be 26 years. I mean, that's a long time. Within that time, did a lot of things. Rides came and went. Snow White Scary Adventures, Mr. Toad's Wild Ride. There was another one at Epcot, Universe of Energy. That went, and we got a chance to see all those things. And with the thing with the Splash Mountain, I mean, that's, like when last time we rode it was last year. I mean, this is probably going to be the last time, you think about it. At least I think about it. It's going to be like the last time we ever ride it. We ain't going to ride it no more because maybe by next year, it's not going to, it's going to be changed. Crazy, 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 crazy. Going back to 1994, remember, the first resort that we ever went to was the Polynesian. And I know I said the story. Just to do a little recap, my husband, back then my fiance, wanted to go somewhere. Let's go away on vacation. We never do that. I'd like to go away somewhere. Okay, fine. Where would you like to go? We didn't know. His family member says, how about Disney World? You guys like rides and all that other stuff. So my husband says, okay, let's try for that. And sure enough, we did. And we got down there. We did the Polynesian. And this is not 1994. These pictures are from 2000, but I'm just showing you. This is what the Polynesian looked like. And even back in 1994, it looked like that. So, good stuff. And the hotel was gorgeous. It was huge, as it is still now. I mean, they didn't shrink it or anything. It's just, things change. I'm all frazzled. I'm all over the place with these things. Here's an example. Now, I know damn well that the rooms changed. The rooms are more modern. We didn't have Wi-Fi back then, So, this is me in the original, right, one of the original looks of the room. my messy room. So, I mean, the decor is like totally changed. I think I posted one of these shots of something. They says, what year is that? I says, well, it's not 71. I said, it was 2000. So, oh my God, look how much the room changed. Oh, it doesn't look like that anymore. Oh, I'm glad it doesn't look like that anymore. This is what the room looked like. Sometimes I think with like decor, I'm like a retro person. I don't think that things should really change. I love the 50s Primetime Cafe. Let's take that for an example. That's just it. It's set back in the 50s. I love the decor. I always did. Even when I was a baby. I was born in the 60s, but the tables, how they were, the chairs, the metal chairs with the metal legs and everything. Yeah, I remember all that. So I think some things shouldn't be touched. The contemporary, for example. Why does this keep out of focus? The Contemporary, for example, I think they should have kept that a retro from when it opened in 71. I think because that was the very first hotel on the property. That was it. That was the only hotel. They should have just kept that. I see pictures of it from the 70s, black and white shots of how it looked. I just love that. I love the retro decor. But things change. So, I'm just going through some of it. Oh, I remember the shirts. This was see, the year 2000 was the millennial celebration. You know, celebrate the future hand in hand. Celebrate the future hand in hand. I still have that CD, and yeah, I still play it. So, certain shirts I don't have anymore. Certain ones I do. Oof. Just looking at them is kind of. So as soon as we our first trip to Disney in '94, soon as we really didn't know much about the place. We only saw pictures of it. We were very uneducated at that time. Today we happen to be old pros at this. We get down to the resort. What do you want to do? Let's go to the pool. Let's go to the pool. We drop the bags. We put on our bathing suits. We run to the pool. 5 minutes we're sitting there. Guess what happens? Welcome to Florida. It starts to rain. They had to close the pool down. So we says, okay, we'll do this on another day. We go back up to the room. We get dressed. What do you want to do now? Let's go to a park. First park we ever went to was Magic Kingdom. Now, you know of like nowadays with the park challenges, people do all 4 parks in one day, yada, yada, yada. Okay, fine. We did that. That's exactly what we did. We did all 4 parks in one day. We were running around like 2 chickens without heads. We were so excited. We wanted to see everything. We wanted to do everything. Now, 26 years later, you pace yourself. You know, we were in our 20s then. We're in our 50s now, so it's I'm gonna be 54 years old this year. So, but you kind of slow down. We're old pros. We are, don't try this at home. We are professionals. Something like that. We pace ourselves now. Get to the hotel. We relax a little bit before we go to the park. Oh my goodness, how life changes. Now I'm always taking more keys. This is the millennial celebration of 2000. This was the celebrate the future hand in hand, the millennial. That was going into the Magic Kingdom. It's funny though. I just, things that are going on in my head. Okay, this is another one where the front of the castle, you were actually able to get to the front of the castle instead of having the big stage. They just started to make the big stage. And you could really get closer to the castle back then. But now you really can't because it's actually more farther out. So, and by the way, I do miss my castle colors, and I'm still fuming over that. People say, "Oh, Maureen, give it a chance. Wait till you get down there. You're gonna see. You're gonna like it." Yes. No, I'm not. I know myself. That's why. When I say I'm not going to do it, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to like it. I know it. I don't like the pink, and I don't like the gold with it. And the blue is bothering me. When the certain sun, the certain light hits it, it just gives it like a more, I don't know, a fake colors. It just doesn't stand out, and it's not a beautiful, oh, I want to live there. This looks more like a cartoon character coming out of a cartoon movie. I don't care for it. I can't do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. You can't change my mind. Off the Pirates of the Caribbean, I had to hit the gift shop. I didn't buy it, though. I just tried them on for size. Oh, God, I miss Joe. I just realized something. I don't have any tattoos. Wow. I don't have, wow, I didn't have any tattoos back then. Ooh, look how bare my arms are. Ah! Do I miss not having tattoos? Not really. I would have never got them if I knew I was going to do that. So, let me see other things. Here's a cute story. My husband was a driver. He was a delivery guy. Used to deliver packages for a courier company. And he used to listen to the radio in the truck. And his radio station always was Radio Disney. Now, here in New York, it's AM 1560. Actually, it's not even AM 1560 anymore because now they're on satellite radio. And they're in stereo, so. Well, my husband used to request songs on the radio, and this one DJ used to play the songs on the radio. And they got to know each other, my husband and her, and they developed a little friendship. And the DJ's name is BB Good. Well, I don't know. She got to talk to my husband on the phone a few minutes at a time as he was requesting. She used to answer the phone. And she would send him the shout outs. This is to my friend Joe in New York City. I mean, the man used to like practically jump up and down. Well, then all the other drivers started listening to Radio Disney as well. So they knew that my husband was like making requests on the radio. It was so cool. Well, my husband got into talking. She says, he says, where is the station actually located? She says, well, we're broadcasting from Disney World. Get out of here, he goes. He says, may I ask where? She says, oh, you got to find us. She says, we're somewhere in Hollywood, Hollywood Studios. That time it was MGM Studios. Yes, it was MGM Studios back then. Back in 2000. It was still MGM. And here's the proof. It was still MGM Studios back in 2000. Look at the old marquee. I missed that. So they started to talk. And we get down to Disney World that year. And we're looking for the studio. I says, we're actually on a hunt for the studio. My husband says, yes. Okay. Well, it's in Hollywood Studios. We found it. It was near, because it's no longer there. It was near... Do you remember Superstar Television? The attraction Superstar Television? I used to love that. Sometimes you get picked to be in certain episodes of certain shows. It was so funny. I know friends that did it. It was good. My friend was in a soap opera, and she's standing there with the gun, and you killed my husband. But anyhow, we wound up finding the studio. And the studio was basically it was right around the corner from there. So my husband was in his glory. And there's the radio station marquee, Radio Disney, and there's where the studio was. The man was off his rocker, let's put it that way. Well, my husband likes to peek inside the windows because he was trying to get into where, look around the studio. Well, all of a sudden, there's a guy that comes out. I says, that's it. They're going to call Disney security on us. This is going to be the last trip that we have. Guy says to my husband, can I help you? And he explains it. He says, no, we're just fans. I'm just fans of the radio station. He says, my wife, myself, he says, we listen to BB Good. Oh, really? He goes, wait a minute, he goes. I looked at my husband. My husband says, could this really happen? I says, I don't know. Maybe today's your lucky day. If it was any other character he could have met, this was the one of the day. I mean, I could meet Cinderella and just flip out. This is a real person. This was basically, she's like a rock star to him. Well, lo and behold, here comes this lady. Joe from New York, it's you. Oh my God. Oh, this must be Mo, your wife. Mo and Joe from New York. This is how we were named, Mo and Joe from New York. Our name has been on the radio, forget it. So is my husband's. She always used to do shout outs to him and everything. Well, she invited us into the studio. We wind up getting a tour of the studio. Here's the shot of my husband and myself with BB Good. My husband is thrilled at this point. Thrilled. Very, very, and you can see in this picture, he's really, I was try and cheer down, will you? I mean, he was just in his glory. There's the microphone. I do have a picture of him at another year. I do have a picture of him. Independent Folk. There you go. We met her over the years. We used to go down and visit her. She had sent us gifts. We were actually, I don't have the, it was on cassette. I don't have the cassette anymore. We were actually part of a promo commercial. We were recorded on that. We were in the studio with a bunch of other people. It was like a group gathering, a group cheering on and stuff about the radio station. My husband was in his glory. We went down there for many years. We knew her for many years. And then all of a sudden, like the Radio Disney station, it changed to where, you know, she wasn't broadcasting from there anymore. And as of now, I understand she doesn't work there anymore as a DJ. And that's a shame because, you know, you kind of lose contact with people on and off. But we had a great time. These pictures, as a matter of fact, in the studio window, there was pictures of fans that she was with and fans that liked to visit her. Our picture, I'm proud to say, one of our pictures were actually in that window. I mean, it was great. She sent us t-shirts. To this day, we still have the t-shirts. We only wear them down in Disney World. We get a lot of compliments. We always get asked, where did you get the shirts? And what is that? Because I don't think anybody really realizes that that's an actual radio station, which now they're on satellite radio. So, nice memories indeed. Just looking back at all these. But anyway, I also want to show you, let's see if I can find it. I know I can find it. I mean, I had it. There's clothing that only gets worn down in Disney. Only gets worn down there. And I want to say, some clothing, you know, still fits, still have it, still wear it. Yes, I do. Still wear it. I have this shirt that I must have paid $4.99 for. I don't know where I got it from. I don't know what store I got it from. But this is me and Belle, obviously. You see Belle. Hi, Belle. And the shirt says Princess. Okay. This was in 2000. Well, just here to say that I still have the shirt. None of the beads ever wore off. This shirt has been to Florida, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. It's a gorgeous shirt. And yeah, it still fits. And I'll probably take it with me again. Some shirts, though, really, like when I go through the bag, they actually really need retiring. And I will do that. Some of my cast member shirts, I have one in the drawer now. I wear it up here because I wear it as pajamas. And excuse me. When we used to have promotions for the DVDs that came out, Monsters Inc. came out, Beauty and the Beast came out on DVD, the cast members had to wear the promo shirts. And those were the shirts that I still have. Atlantis, when that came out, I still have that one. I think my husband wore that one. I think he cut the sleeves off of that. But, you know, these are just nice things. As a cast member, you got nice things also. So anyway, I just wanted to let you into a little bit of my life. I want to say thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. And thank you for interacting with me. It's very nice to hear from you. I like to hear from people. That's one of the things I think that I'm going to miss down at Disney World, actually, is more of because we're doing such social distancing. And I'll be honest with you, I think this is going to last longer. This may actually be the new norm. This may be the old norm. I don't think we're going to ever have that again. So, like, when you go on rides and you go down to the ride and you see the dividers, I usually like to, sometimes we talk about people, sometimes we talk to people, sometimes we interact with each other. Oh, nice ears. Oh, thank you. Yes. Oh, I love your fanny pack. Where did you get it from? Oh, nice shirt. And, and I usually, we usually strike up conversations. But with that divider in that way, I don't know who's on the other side of that divider anymore. That divider is gonna. I think it's gonna be a problem for me. I just. There's a lot of things I have to get used to. Will it still be there next year? I'm thinking, yeah. I'm just gonna say this is gonna be all the time. Those dividers look like they are not temporary. They look like they're pretty permanent. I saw the videos, so we will have to see what happens a little bit more. But anyway, okay. I'm going to go on with my day. God bless you. Have a great day. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Enjoy your Saturday. God bless. Take care. Bye bye.